Hey, how's it going, everyone? I wanted to make a video on how to use the timeline, the Strymon timeline. 1 year ago, I made a video on how to use the Boss DD500, and people really loved it. So a lot of people requested I did one for the timeline. It's pretty similar to the Big Sky and to the Mobius, but you know the parameters are different and the controls, but the settings are pretty much almost exactly the same. There's some differences, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you the delay. So you got right here 7 parameters. Like any other delay, you got your mix here, how loud you want the delay, how many repeats, time. In my case, I have it at beats per minute because I record a lot, so I want to always be on time. Got the filter, which is a tone, which is nice. We got the grit, which only adds like character and dirt to the repeat. We got the modulation section, so you got speed and depth. So it's kind of like a chorus if you really think about it, or a chorus pedal. This section. You got banks here, so to scroll down you hit this 2, to scroll up you hit this 2, and you select here, and then you got your tap tempo here. Alright, to go into the looper, you just hold this. There we go, we're in the looper. Record, play, stop. We're gonna go back into the preset. Alright, so we're gonna go into the value, which controls like what's within the preset. We got parameters, smear, high pass, which is kind of like an EQ thing, repeat dynamics, tap division. I normally stay within quarter, dotted, and eighths. I don't use all the other weird ones. I haven't played with them. And then boost. A lot of my friends actually use it for, let's say this was my solo, right? So when I click on it, what the boost actually does, you can add more gain. Well, not more gain, but more volume. I normally use like 1 dB, and that does it for me. A lot of people go crazy. You can go up to 3 dB, so it's a really nice function if you don't have a boost pedal. And then persist. Like after you deactivate the delay, it's gonna keep going. If you have it off, as soon as you deactivate it, the delay is gonna kill. Got the name, so you can change the name. Scroll through them, and then blah blah blah. And once you're done, you hit here, and then you hold this. I'm gonna just hold it to show you guys. Hold it, and then you can save it here or here, wherever you want. You can actually scroll through the banks too, you see, and then just select where you want it. But in my case, I'm not gonna save it. You got your EP, so I have my little expression switch right here. It's a 2 favorite. This is for the Big Sky and for the timeline. So, okay, I'm gonna teach you real quick. So let's see. I want to turn it on. EP set, heel, and then you got your toe. So heel, that's when it's off, and toe, that's gonna be when it's on. With some pedals it can be backwards. You just gotta figure it out. And then you basically I'm at heel right now, and then I just do random settings. Go to toe, do other settings, even more crazy settings. Once you're done, you click here, and then make sure you save your preset. And then once I click over there, it's gonna recall. You see, it recalls my favorite switch, and that's what it does. I know a lot of people use it with their smaller pedals like the Blue Sky and the Capistan and some other ones, but it also works with this ones. Okay, so we're gonna go into the next one. Sorry about that. And then the tap. I wanted, the way I set it up is through preset. So every preset, once I change to another preset, it's not gonna change the tempo. So each preset's already synced with the tempo I chose and saved it with. If you don't want that, you can just hit global, and whatever preset you select, it's gonna be at that same time. But it's just all preference. All right, we're gonna go out quick, and then and this button right here, you can display the beats per minute. If you hit it again, I'll display the name. If you hold here for about 5 seconds, it goes into global settings, and that's where you can find whether you want BPM or milliseconds, all kinds of stuff. Bypass, buffer, or true bypass. I have it in buffer bypass, just my preference. Midi channels, the MIDI stuff is a little more complicated. I'm not gonna go through that, but basically you select the channel you want it on, and then it's all in the Strymon website if you ever buy like a MIDI pedal like I did. All right, you got your expression mod. In this case, I have it in pedal. You can use it as a looper, preset, tap, whatever. Sorry about that. Let's see, and then some other ones. Spillover, I always do it on. Names, scroll. I normally have it on scroll. Then some other weird settings that I don't really use, and I mean you can read about it in the website, but I just wanted to give you a feel of how to use the pedal. So remember, if you want to save something, let's go back. You hit here, you hold it until it says save, and then press it, and then it's gonna save it. If you want to go out, then you just hit tap, and it goes out. So I hope this helps, guys. This was just a basic instructions on how to use the pedal. Of course, it's got 12 different delays. I don't really want to tell you what's on their online page. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the tutorial on how to use this pedal, and I thank you for watching. Subscribe.